Welcome to the Happier Attorney, where we talk about creating a practice and a life that fits us, in which we work and we don't overwork, and we earn the money that we're capable of earning so that we can be happier attorneys. Because what we do is really hard, what we do is important, and we can do a better job for our clients and for the community when we are happier. And then we don't get burned out and leave as well. So I am Bree DeLong. I am an author, an attorney, and a coach, and entrepreneur, and all around pretty happy person. And I have learned a thing or two over 2 decades of having my own practice and now coaching other attorneys, seeing what they do right, what they do wrong, as well as other industry leaders. And now I want to share that with some of the things that I have learned, mostly from falling down, with you. So this is January, and we are talking about our goals and how to achieve them and how to be realistic. And today we're going to be talking about getting to the root of the issue. Because again, we attorneys, if you've watched any of my videos, we overcomplicate things. We make them far bigger than they are, and we add steps that aren't there, and we do all of the things. That's how we're taught. That's why I have this channel, is so that we can change some of our mindset, so that we are making things as simple as possible, so that it actually works for us. And today we're going to be talking about getting to the root of whatever the issue is. So if you have a goal, getting to the real problem itself. So I use stories because stories help us remember. So what we attorneys do is, let's say we have a sliver and it's going and hitting a nerve and it hurts. What do we attorneys do? We say, oh, I have a sliver and so it hurts, so I'm going to put a Band-Aid on it. It still hurts. So I'm going to build this contraption so that if I hit it, it won't hurt. Oh, but then I have to take a shower and this contraption will get wet. So now I'm going to build another contraption so that I can take a shower while still protecting this, so if I hit it, it doesn't hurt. We do all of these steps and we make it so complex. What's the real solution? The real solution is not all these gadgets. The real solution is doing the hard work and feeling the pain and taking the sliver out, right? But how many times do we think that the next thing is going to solve our problem? The next marketing guru, the next marketing class, the next sales, the next practice area. Yeah, I've done that too. That's going to be the thing. If I can just hire the next employee, a better employee, that's going to solve the issue. When generally the issue is far simpler, and generally it's us. And we need to do the hard work to take the sliver out. We need to address our own behavior. And I know that's hard to hear. And it's even more hard to address. But once you start looking inward and saying, okay, what is the real problem? Maybe the real problem is, I need to work less so that I can get more done. I need to focus more. Maybe it's that I need to raise my rates and my price so that I don't have all of these clients because it's too much. I'm doing too much and I'm still not making, great money or whatever. Get to the real problem. What is the real issue here? If things are not going well, and is your solution just another Band-Aid, or is your solution meant to get to the actual problem? So I used to think all of the time that, the latest, greatest practice management, whatever, the latest software, if I could only track my time better, if I could only write better statements, I did all of the things that you are supposed to do. The root was I was using hourly fees, and hourly fees suck, and they don't work. They're not meant to work. And once I got to the root and started using flat fees, all of those issues go away. And so whatever your issue is, whether it be how you're billing or your time management or employee issues or you're overworking or you just have all of these balls in the air, whatever it is, get to the real root and solve that instead of just putting Band-Aid after Band-Aid after Band-Aid on it. And maybe it's that what you think you want, maybe you don't actually want. I talked to a lot of attorneys who have done the empire building thing, had associates, had large office, and it just didn't work. It just wasn't for them. Maybe it's for you, that's fine. But if it's not, don't feel guilty. Don't feel guilty about not growing when you think you should be growing if that's not for you. There are plenty of attorneys out there who that's just not their gig and they do far better just by themselves. So whatever the example is, really take some time and get to the real root instead of just putting Band-Aid on it. So, because again, the next 5-step easy program probably isn't the thing. If you have gotten any value out of this episode, I would ask that you like it, subscribe, and join our Facebook group, Attorneys and Flat Fees, open invitation, and click below to get on my email list for the Happier Attorney so that you can get regular content and offers so that you will be first in line for any workshops that we have, and that are always limited to the number of attorneys who can attend. So you want to be first in line for that. So thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next episode of The Happier Attorney.